temporarily choose anything from this list. Or from the whole hex list, which is really cool. Alright. Level you up. It's a little loud in my ears, so I'm going to turn that down. Yep, my bully or raptor. Actually, do mobility and perception. Nope, let's do that. Yeah, kind of keep all those even. As he levels up. Look at that dex. He uses his dex for tripping. Alright, who else we got? We do Nenio. Yup. Keep going, wizard. Click, click, click. Click, click. Come on. There we go. I want her to have... Yeah, I want to keep making her illusion spells better. So there's so many, because there's so many of your opponents are demons and outsider stuff. Yeah, well, I gotta double check. I think he uses his dex for damage, or I can't remember if I got that trait yet or not, but eventually he will use his dex for damage. But there's also a trait that lets him use his dex modifier for the combat maneuver roll for when he tries to trip people instead of using strength. And instead of adding his strength to his trip roll, he'll add his dex to his trip roll for overcoming the thing that he's trying to trip, for overcoming their combat maneuver defense. Alright, yep. Let's give you displacement for buffing. Oh, I get one more. And haste. So now she can use scrolls for free, essentially. Her illusion scrolls get a bonus to their DC, and I have a good buff. I have two good buffs, really. She's a really good buffer. Oh, level 6 for her as well. Same thing, we'll skip the lore religion and keep going with those. Alright, 2 more spells. Let's give her heroism. Yeah, heroism. And spike the pit. Because that's fun. It's always fun to make things fall into pits. There's no illusion skills that I want here, right? Yeah. Or stinking cloud. Let's try spiked pit. Oh, and now it's time to get the dog. Alright. Who's next? Oh, your mythic path. You are getting enduring spells, so that eventually all of her buffs, the first step is an hour, the next step is 10 minutes. So any buff that lasts 10 minutes lasts for 24 hours instead. It's amazing. Let's catch Ember up. You're a witch. They really leaned into the the new classes that they added to the game for the companions. We get 4, so we get 1 for everything. Alright, nothing recommended for her. Okay, so right now she has point blank shot. She already has precise shot. What do I want her to get? What do I want her to get? Probably spell penetration. Because everything's got... It's so annoying because everything's got such high spell resistance in this game. But your casters really have to lean into their spell penetration to overcome the spell resistance. Yeah, I guess we'll do some spell penetration for her. A level 1 spell and then a level 2 spell. I don't know, let's go with Snowball. That's always fun. It's always fun to throw snowballs at things. And then Bone Shaker? Yeah, let's go with Bone Shaker. Nice, so she got Burning Arc, Scorching Ray, Bone Shaker, and Snowball. Lots of damage spells. Oh, she gets to pick a Hex this level. Yeah, let's keep doing that. Let's get Evil Eye, I guess. That's pretty good too. Well, this is a little bit easier to apply in turn-based mode, I think. Yeah, there's a lot of spell resistance. A lot of the I think it's probably because there's so many things that you're fighting, like demons and stuff. They all have pretty high spell resistance, especially some of the bosses and stuff. It's almost impossible to use spells against them. Hopefully I'll get to some combat here shortly. Let's go with Evil Eye. I'm playing on Daring, so it's not super important that my builds are optimal or anything. Okay, so this is your first. Oh yeah, this is our first level 3 spell. Let's go with... Let's go with Dispel Magic, maybe? Lightning Bolt? Lightning Bolt is always fun. Let's go with Lightning Bolt. Let's just make her more of a damage caster. Maybe we'll do some more leveling up here. Let's try and get through some of the stuff that we got to do here. Alright. So I think I got to go... Okay, yeah, so I got to go around the camp and here, Beth, and find people to talk to here. There's Ember. Hi. Oh yeah, this is the Eagle Watch encampment. Okay. What do you guys got here? Anything good? I'll take that spear. Sell it back to my quartermaster for 100 gold. Oh, can I get through there? Oh no, I gotta go all the way around, don't I? Oh, okay. Wasn't anything else there. Who's the next group that I gotta find? Oh, there's one dog. Oh, these guys are funny. Good afternoon, your commanderness. Do you remember us? We're the crew from Next Door Theater Company, the one you saved in Canabras, back when you weren't your commanderness yet. As you can see, we've come on the campaign with you. We signed up to clean pots and mend the soldiers' clothes. Keeping up a theater is expensive, so we all have to take side jobs. But we don't stop what we're doing. We're going to put on a play about your legendary feats. Of course, the crowd scenes are difficult. We can't find people to play the hordes of demons, and we decided against using a ritual to summon real demons. Thank you. Luckily, we have Master Kem. He's invented a way to solve this problem using sound. We caught a pig and some piglets who ran away from a burned-out village. We put the piglets in a box and scare them a little, and the sound they make is just like an approaching demon horde. But the most important question is, of course, choosing the lead actor who will play the Great Knight Commander. We had to write Barney over it, breaking a number of lances as well as a shovel, a rolling pin, and a set of back scratchers. Oh, we just couldn't decide no matter what. Maybe you can help us. We have two candidates that are most suited to the role. One will have the honor of conveying your heroism upon the stage, Commander. A Cyclops? He's completely tame, believe me. He has a few issues with articulation, but what a powerful physique. We'll make him a nice costume, wash him up, brush his hair. Truth be told, in our show, you mainly just make short, heroic exclamations at the fateful moment, like, onward, or we'll never give up, or my heart burns with courage. Lambkin can definitely handle the script. Is the sweet half-elf a candidate for my role? Of course, Lily is most impressed with you and wants the role very, very much. Differences in appearances don't matter. She's a wonderful dancer, which would allow us to introduce the element of a ballet into the play. All right, I've made my decision. I'm definitely going to be played by Lambkin the Cyclops. Wonderful. Sorry we took you away from all the important things heroes and commanders do. We're off to rehearsal. I mean, first we'll wash some pots, then we're off to rehearsal. Let's go, you lazy lumps. Okay. I already told you once not to show that. Those guys are fun. Oh, here's Sela. A group of soldiers laughing loudly, talking joyfully, and passing around a flask. Alright, so picture this. My sword is by the fire. There's 2 goblins about to snatch it, and 3 more are digging through my tent. And I'm sat in the bushes, just wearing just my mail shirt, wondering what the blast to do. An old mercenary taught me about the mail shirt. You can't sleep in armor, but it's not so bad in mail, once you get used to it. Too bad no one told me not to go into the bushes without my sword. So what did you do? Well, what did I do? I barked like crazy. Goblins are afraid of dogs, you know, so they all went wild and started running around. I spot my sword, and they spot me. So I jump over to the fire, wearing nothing but my mail shirt, and I grab my sword and I yell in my big tough voice, "Oh, Inheritor, grant me the power to crush these filthy creatures." My sword's shining, the goblins are screaming, and I jump to attack them, and they fight back. But I fought them off somehow. But ever since then, I never take a step without my weapon. Ha, that's some story. We've only just set off and you're already drinking, and with the queen in the camp, stop this at once. The knights quickly snap to attention. Right you are, Commander Tierbade, but we are but drinking to the queen's health. Okay, well, I don't really care. Allow me to remind you, Paladin, that you are in the army. Not a band of mercenaries. Foolishness impairs discipline. Too much fun at the camp can turn into losses on the battlefield. With all due respect to Commander Tierbait, I answer to the Knight Commander, not to you. Ooh, that is disrespectful. The fact that we're fighting together doesn't give you the right to discipline me like a sergeant disciplines a recruit. Well, that was disrespectful. Who needs to fire me? I don't need to be fired. I don't know what you're talking about. Field medic? Yeah, here we go. I think I had to go talk to him. No, I can't go in there yet? Okay. Oh, we're waiting for him to come over. Visali or Visali? Visali Rathamus. Oh, there's a book. Search of Joy, Confessions of a Heretic. Do I learn anything from it? No. Okay. Camelia's got some weird thing going on here. Camelia's being weird. Alright, what else do I need to find here? Canabras Knights and the Army Quartermaster. Okay. Is that you guys? Oh, here's the Knights of Canabras. All that's left of the orders that were the belayed in the city. Okay. Hello, Crusader. There you go. I think this is the Quartermaster. Yep. Show me what you have. Because I have a ton of stuff to sell to you. I know. Stop telling me about updating my equipment. I already told you. I don't care about that right now. I like to keep all the name stuff. That's fun. I don't need that. Nope. 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 Yeah, we'll keep all that stuff. Yep. I'm so disappointed that I can't use this orc double axe. Okay, I think that's it for now. I gotta go through and check my armor. See if anybody can wear any of that. Alright. Just about doubled my money. Stop it. Why do I have a torch equipped? I don't want a torch equipped. Now I'm using the heavy mace of fire. That's okay. This is a little bit better. Maybe I'll use an axe then. That's definitely not better. Alright. I guess I'm going to have to put a trait into this exotic weapon. Yeah, I thought for sure. I gotta go back and read this again. Is it here? No. Where? Orc weapon familiarity. Half-orcs are proficient with great axes and falchions, and treat any weapon with the word orc in its name as a martial weapon. Oh, okay. I understand now. So I have to actually have martial weapon familiarity, though, because I only have simple weapon proficiency, or martial weapon proficiency. As soon as I get martial weapon proficiency, I can then treat this orc double axe as a martial weapon and not an exotic weapon. Okay. The other thing that we wanted to check was on you. What do I have in here for traits so far? So I have trip, evasion. So he does have weapon finesse that lets me use his dex for his attack rolls, but not for his damage yet. Yeah, I'm working towards there's a couple traits that I still need to have him get. Oh. Yeah, so this is the one. Fury's Fall is the one. You can make a trip attack, you add your dex bonus to the combat instead of strength. So this is the first one. And then I need to get the... Maybe, I wonder if I can't get it. Oops. No, not inventory. Oh no, he automatically uses... Okay, never mind. He automatically adds his dex to damage. Yeah, he already does that. I think because it's part of his class. Which I can't see here. I'm not sure if it actually shows it somewhere. But anyways, yeah, it's part of his class that he automatically gets that. Is there anybody else that I need to see? No, that was it. Okay. So now I think I have to go back to the queen. Oh.
There are many roads to
Storyteller.
success.
What's up, storyteller? I'm going to congratulate you on your victory. Perhaps some of them can tell a story. I think I've done all of these already. Oh yeah, here we go. Let's do this. Give the storyteller a broken buckle unnecessary so he should restore this relic for me. Nice. Oh, when you touch the restored relic, a strange vision comes to you. It's as if you see events that happened to it in the past. A burning sensation spreads from your chest to the very spot where your mysterious wound sometimes opens. What is this? Influence of the storyteller's spells or something else? Yeah, I wish that the character would update with horns. I had a vision. How strange, you're remarkable, no one has ever shared my visions before. What do you think caused it? Perhaps these things have something to do with your destiny or the fate of someone related to you. I don't know why these aren't grayed out, because I definitely already did these and read all of them already. It's uploaded to YouTube for anybody that wants to go watch. You can learn all about all of the storyteller's things that he has to say about these things. I got the pages you were looking for in the Great Garrison. His fingers touch the ancient letters gently. I see myself, young, energetic, able to see. O gods, have I found the key to my past? Finally, I will find out what my own mind has been hiding from me. Thank you, and please follow me to my story. Let us embark on this journey together. They are leaving. The people of Keonan faced the coming Earthfall and admitted that they were incapable of handling this disaster. Proud rulers, artful crafters, brave warriors, wise mages, and skilled healers, all of them hurried to the gate of Soverian, looking around fearfully. A clean, safe world is waiting for them there. My people decided not to fight for Galarian. I am ashamed and I am sorry for them. Their hearts wavered in the face of the catastrophe, but my will is strong. I am staying. My kinfolk are looking at me angrily. How dare I diminish their decision with my recklessness? My choice makes them cowards, traitors of their own home. One of them, my former mentor, looks at me bitterly. He hands me a neat notebook with a tree bark cover. In case you change your mind. With a heavy sigh, he returns to the line of those departing. Forgive me, brothers and sisters. I watch the gate of the Severian stone close, separating me from them. It's time for me to go too. I open my master's notebook. These are his notes about traveling between worlds. In case you change your mind. He hopes the burden I shouldered voluntarily will be too much. I will lose heart and find my way to Severian. That will never happen. My mouth set stubbornly. I tear my master's notebook to pieces. I use my forced pride as a shield against my fear of what it is to come. Why did the elves decide to flee? They are afraid to lose what they have. They were rulers, long-lived and powerful. They value their lives and sunshine too much to enter the fight with the aftermath of Earthfall. Your mentor is a mage, and you must be too. Yes, I am an archmage, and this title is well-deserved. I have acquired delicate mastery and succeeded in many areas of magic, but curiosity has always pushed me toward new knowledge since the first day of my apprenticeship. What is the Severian stone? A magnificent crystal bent into an arch by a mighty hand of an ancient divine creator. Our great gate to other worlds. It breathes power. It dreams of eternity. Why are you angry at your fellow elves? I spent many hundreds of years in Keonan. I have always admired the way my kinfolk cared for the forest that was our home, but the rest of the world seemed to mean nothing to them. But I love Galarian, all its places, all the forms it manifests in. I traveled widely and then came home and told my kinfolk about my travels, but they weren't interested. They only cared about Keonan. Their lack of desire to hear about the wider world makes me sad and angry. What happens next? Earthfall happened at night. What is Earthfall? Earthfall is the name given to a cataclysmic event in which a shower of meteorites impacted Galarian in negative 5,293. It resulted in the destruction of the human empires of Thassalon and Aslant, which were consumed by earthquakes and massive tidal waves, creation of the inner sea, the cloud of dust thrown up by Earthfall's impact settled in Galarian's upper atmosphere and blotted out the sun for 1,000 years, creating the Age of Darkness. So it was bad. I am standing at the top of my tower, many miles to the north of Keonan, and I see a blaze far in the south. I hear a horrendous rumble. The air is groaning, giving way to huge rock rushing down on my world. And then a blow, vibration that penetrates everything, reaching down into the bowels of Galarian and up to the vaults of the sky. Crunching bones, blood from burst vessels filling my eyes with darkness. So that's how he went blind. Drowning in timelessness along with countless denizens of Galarian, never before have we been so united in our feelings. When I come around, the darkness remains. My first terrible thought, I'm blind. But no, little by little I begin to see the stone wall. Oh, okay, never mind. I thought that's when he went blind. I am alive, but why is it so dark? The answer is quick, the smell of ash everywhere. The great burnt sacrifice filled the air with incinerated particles of what was recently the continent of Aslant. Great clouds of ash. Yeah, the dude is still alive. He's like 9,000 some years old. I mean, he's an elf. They live forever. Well, not quite forever, but a really long time. But he's old, even for an elf. So yeah, I think he's like 9,000 years old, if I remember correctly. Great clouds of ash cover the sky, cutting us off from the sun and moon, dooming us to dusk at day and complete darkness at night. My heart sinks with fear. Treacherous thoughts fill my mind. Why did I stay? Why didn't I run like everyone else when I had the chance? I clench my teeth and stand up to watch Earthfall, proudly like the last archmage of Keonan should. Will my world really perish? Will I perish? No, that will never happen. I am still alive and I can fight Earthfall and the darkness, not run around it in a blind panic like my kinfolk and my cowardly teacher. But what can I do? I will not stop the disaster. I will hardly be able to save empires from their destruction. What can I do? I am but one archmage, powerful and weak at the same time. Well, we already know what Earthfall was. What was the tower that you mentioned? It is my retreat to the north of Keonan, my home away from home, my observatory. From its top I watch the stars, and when they were correctly aligned, the other worlds as well. Here in northern wastelands I found the highest mountain and built a tower on top of it. On clear days I could see the mist over the lake of mist and veils in the east. That's how high it was. What are you going to do next? I don't know. I need to think. My opponent, Earthfall, is much stronger than me. It is merciless. It does not simply destroy life, it kills an era, ending the greatness of Galarian civilizations. They will sink into oblivion, be forgotten as if they never existed. I need to think. The elf winces and is silent for a few moments as he calms his heavy breathing. Forgive me, I shouldn't have raised my voice. This story was much harder than many before it, most likely because I played the main role in it. It is so strange to see myself, feel the emotions tearing me up inside, those that I felt a long time ago, and not remember them. It's like I split. I became both the storyteller and the main character. Too bad the story ended at that moment. Please, if you find other pages covered with ancient elven writings in your travels, bring them to me. I might be able to shed some light on my past, and we will find out how my story ended, and perhaps even why I forgot it. Cool. Have you decided to join the crusade? I've decided not to, I'm afraid. My path and the path of the crusade lead in the same direction, but alas, they are not yet one and the same. After the demons were driven away from Canopus, the path into the world wound became open, if only temporarily. I am planning on using this opportunity to visit. Doesn't matter now, I hate to bore you with the details of my venture, which may prove useless even for myself. However, I'll try to return to the Crusaders and aid them in their confrontation with the demons after I'm done. I hope to meet you again in this world rather than the next. Okay. Why? Is this a bug? It still thinks that I have... oh, I kept this dagger. That's right. I don't need to have that equipped either. Although I think I need this for later. Alright. I think we're ready to just go talk to... go in here. Go into the commander's tent. What's up, Queen? Queen greets you with a stare. She has dropped the pompous air with which she just announced the Fifth Crusade. The face of the ruler of Bendiv appears calm and thoughtful. She has made her move and now awaits her opponent's reply.
I'm satisfied with the troop review, but I do not expect they will be sufficient for the task. You will have to prove yourself a shrewd leader and hire the necessary troops with the provided funds.
Okay.
I have chosen a target for your campaign, and that target is Dresden, our lost outpost within the World Wound. The Sword of Valor was kept there, a banner that was once carried by Iomade herself. Our greatest relic was lost when the city fell. I should make one thing clear from the start. The Sword of Valor is no mere symbol, but a powerful weapon against demons. The holiness of the banner weakens them and robs them of one of their most dangerous abilities, teleportation. A forced march to Dresden awaits you. The Sword of Valor is kept somewhere within the Citadel. The demons probably think it's a hunting trophy. Its recovery is just as important as retaking the city itself. I hope the task is clear. I'm sending 2 specialists to help you, along with the soldiers. A historian, Nura Denduar, and a cleric, Soziel Vainik. One of the famous inquisitors of the Church of Iomade also wants to talk to you. The Honorable Leota, whom everyone calls Hawkblade.
I do not wish to keep you, Commander. The matter I must discuss with you is extremely important, but it is not directly related to the Crusade. You no doubt wish to meet your new comrades and speak with Her Majesty. Therefore, I shall leave you now, but I ask that you seek me out in the camp at your earliest convenience.
Hi! Listen, it's amazing here. It's like I'm in a ballad. There's knights in shining armor, deadly dangers, glorious feats. We are going to show those demons.
She's very excited.
I'm so tired of sitting in a library reading books about history. It's time I took part in it.
Okay. Cool.
I'm glad to
Welcome.
help our cause, Commander. If you have some time later,